So this is a thing that exists. For those of you who don't know what this is Battlezone 1998. The PC version. There was also an N64 version, and I think that was it. I think it was just those two versions. Anyway, made by Activision, really old, as you might be able to tell from the number in the title of 1998. It's over a decade old. It's a pretty old game. Don't know how it works on Windows 7. It's kind of surprising it works at all, but that's a thing. It has multiplayer. Doesn't work in Windows 7 because it uses IPX, is it? I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's something that was removed in Vista and up. So, kind of sucks. Either way, this first video is more or less going to be a test. If the test doesn't work out, you guys won't see it. Because of the age of this game, it's a little bit trickier to record. Interestingly, it's easier to record than like the original Command & Conquer and stuff like that. So I had to switch scenes when I get into the game. It'll still record on this scene when I get in the game, but it's a bit subpar on the frame rate because I'm using a screen region. So hopefully I'll remember to do that every time. I may not. It's been a while since I played this, as you might be able to figure out. And in fact, you know what? No. I was gonna say we should just do the tutorial for this test, but no. I've already done the tutorial, we'll be alright. It's actually right there, I don't know what I was freaking out about. We will be doing the NSA, I don't remember what they stand for, but it's basically the USA. I don't know what the N is. And I'll probably come back and do the Red Brigade as well, which is Soviet Russia. If you're curious, this is set right after the space race, basically. So it's that kind of time. And we'll kind of see how it goes. So this is our first mission, which is on Luna, otherwise known as the Moon. Position, satellite of Earth, third planet from the Sun. Indeed, anyway. NSDF Command. Hopefully the volume's alright, looks like it should be. NSDF Command is concerned about heavy rocket activity in this... What? Theater. It's hard for me to read this, by the way, because it's really small. I could read it on XSplit. As of yet, there are no reports of direct contact with hostile forces. All Moon personnel are currently on high alert. So our objective is to get in a vehicle at Luna Outpost 3, have the recycler build a scavenger, and escort the scavenger as it gathers biometal. That's a thing. Biometal is your resource in this game. It's really technically the only resource. The other one is steam, but you just need that for specific buildings. They're basically placed there for you to build a base. So yeah, let's do it.
Sometimes it bugs me that Armstrong and Shepard get all the credit. But we all wanted to win the Cold War. And we were ready to commit our lives to getting the biometal. The military boys used all the material that had fallen to Earth. And they still needed more. They went looking for a few cowboys to do the job. And in the end, they orchestrated the world's biggest cover-up. They snuck a whole army into space and not a soul knew a thing. But now it's time. People should know why it was so important that we won the space race. People should know what happened to all those who went missing. The dead should get their honors. They should have their place in history. Because history has a way of repeating itself.
Commander, we've discovered a deposit of biometal
Hooray.
along with some strange radar signatures. Build a scavenger and escort it to the biometal deposit.
Look at that mouse acceleration. Woo! All I'm doing is just flicking the mouse in a direction, and it does that. Anyway, here's us. We're actually on foot. We can swap between a sniper rifle, which is just the gun we were holding, gets us a nice scope, and just this. It's the same gun. We don't actually get another gun. It's a little weird. And we can jump. Hooray! I don't think I have a jetpack. No, we can just jump. We have a choice of 4 vehicles. I'd recommend not taking the really fat one because it's terribly ineffective. I'm actually probably just going to grab this thing. It'll work well enough. Now then, this is an RTS. Excuse me. It's specifically an FPS RTS, or an FPTS, or something. It's a first-person shooter mixed with an RTS, so you control a person. I am that person. I'm now in a vehicle. Keep in mind this game is made in 1998. It looks, you know, quite alright for that age. and you control a base. So in this instance, we have this base set up. We only really care about this, which is a recycler, sitting on top of a geyser specifically. But with this recycler, if you look in the top left, I'm selecting it basically, so I can select it. It'll say something, and we have a choice of many things that we can build: scavenger, repair, or ammo. We don't need repair or ammo for this mission. And our objective is to build a scavenger.
Construction started.
And you can see its construction progress right there. And I can go do, you know, other stuff. While it does that, it'll pop out a scavenger, and then that will automatically go scavenge. Our objective is to now protect this scavenger. So we'll kind of follow it around. I am in a scout vessel, so I'm fairly lightly armed but really maneuverable. This vessel works perfectly fine for this mission because you're not going to be facing anything heavy. The reason I said don't pick the really big one is it's really unmaneuverable, really powerful, but it's slow and bulky. Whereas this one I can whip around and, you know, aim at targets. It takes that one a long time to rotate.
Grizzly 1, we've got a situation. Unidentified vehicles are approaching your position from the southwest.
So being that this game is really old, you can just go download it. Of course, the problem with this one is it's a weaker ship than the other one, but it'll be alright. I can't remember, what is this, it's like 1 point something? I don't know, it's an unofficial patch by the community to basically keep the game running. Amazingly, there is still some multiplayer support for it, as in people do actually still play multiplayer for a game that's over a decade old. Like a decade and a half, isn't it? Anyway, this mission's really simple, really easy, mostly combat oriented, so really not a whole lot going on. In fact, I think one more spawn for this guy, maybe? I can't remember. It's been ages since I played, but I did play the first 2 missions as a test. Also, I guess I can explain the UI. Top left is your...
Unfortunately, we've got another scavenger out there that's being threatened by Soviet wingmen.
Top left is your command area, so I can easily select utility ships, offense ships. Apparently I have some miscellaneous... Whoops, that's the wrong button. Cancel. Let's cancel. That's a good question. What is cancel? Tab? Ah, that's cancel. Okay, anyway. I can select those vessels at any point. Also in the top right, you'll notice there's like a mid camera. There's a camera inside our base called American Outpost. Basically that just gives you a quick, easy look at something. I need to go repair. Which I should be fine to do, because I think that's the only guy that spawns for this thing. He'll be fine. On the bottom right is my hull, which is my health, which is almost all the way down, and then ammo, which all of your weapons share ammo, so keep that in mind. What's going on over here? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Apparently there's another one over here.
We've confirmed that the hostile vehicles are of Soviet origin. They've maneuvered around Outpost 3 and are headed towards Eagle's Nest 1. Await further orders from NSDF Command.
Okay. And this is why I have to swap tabs all the time, because when it goes to the main, like the menus kind of thing, it does that. So I have to swap this, and then it shows this, and then when I get in game, I have to swap it again. But anyway, mission completed. We've confirmed that the invading units are Soviet, as the CIA believed the Soviets have a counterpart to our NSDF called the Cosmic Colonist Army. Okay. They moved on to attack our main base at Eagle Nest 1. Their attack caught our base defenses off guard, and casualties are high. Now we're calling all combat units to help defend Eagle's Nest 1. The Soviets have already destroyed our primary recycler, and all building functions are currently inoperable. A training recycler, the NSDF Montana, is en route to help resurrect the base defenses. Hooray! And that'll be the test video, so I will see you guys for the next mission. Hooray! And such and things. Bye.